Okay, so we're going to talk about the abstract keyword. So let's say a class is an abstract class. So let's say we have a tree class, and let's say it's an abstract. Actually, no, a tree class. So let's say we have a shape class. Okay, that this makes more sense. So if we do a public abstract uh, class tree, sorry, shape. Okay, so in the main method, we can't initiate it. So we can't do shape shape1 equals new shape. Like this will cause an error. So like you can't put parameters through here or anything. Uh, Abstract classes can have constructors, but whatever extends this abstract class, like the instructor parameters have to be initiated from that class that's extending to the shape class. And abstract classes, usually you should make a class abstract for things like this, like shapes, because shapes is generic. There's like the triangle, rectangle, circle, those are types of shapes. So, but a shape itself is generic. Now, a car can be an abstract class because car is generic. There's multiple types of cars. Um, what else? Like country, I guess would be generic as well because there's so many types of countries. So, the example I'm going to go over is an operating system one because there are multiple types of operating systems out there. So we'll do os.java, and we're going to have a phone operating system and a laptop operating system that extends to this class. So we'll do public abstract class, and we'll do os. Okay, so let's do a string date. So this date will pretty much be when this operating system was first invented, and then we'll set up our constructor. So the constructor, we're going to use the protected keyword. So pretty much anything that's protected, it pretty much means the class and the subclasses can see it. Okay. So pretty much anything that extends to this operating system class, they can only view this. They can only view this constructor, and pretty much if this constructor is called, we'll have date to be equal to let's do 2023. Uh, there you go. Okay, so that looks good, and then we'll have a public to string class. Sorry, to string method. So public string to string, and we'll return os created on, and then we'll put the date here. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is create 3 abstract methods. Okay. So abstract methods don't have a body. So we'll do public abstract void, and we'll call this num social media. So how many social media apps does this operating system have? Okay, so that's an abstract method. So see, we didn't do this. Okay, so we'll just do it like that. Then we'll do public abstract void power friendly. So like pretty much the operating system, like whether it's on a laptop or computer, is that device power friendly? And then we'll do is another method, public abstract void is foldable. So is the device foldable, like that the operating system is on? All right, so that looks good. Okay, so another thing I have to say is that pretty much anything that extends this abstract class, it has to use the methods that are inside it. So for example, if we have OS phone, okay, so public public class OS phone extends OS. Okay, so pretty much all the methods that are going to be in this OS phone class, all the methods that are in the OS class, they all have to be in this class as well. So this we'll do. We'll do public int social media apps. Okay, then we'll do. Hold on, let me draw the int properly. There we go. Then we do public int is power friendly. And then we do public boolean. Wait, sorry, this should be boolean as well. There we go. Fully foldable. So like pretty much is this device fully foldable? All right. Now we'll set up a OS phone constructor. So public OS phone, and then we'll int. Hold on, I'm just gonna start copying pasting these because I just realized how long it's gonna take for me to write all of these. Copy, paste. There we go. Whoops. Then we should have the Boolean one is power friendly. And then finally, fully foldable. Oh, there should be semicolon. There should be semicolon there. There we go. Copy and then paste. All right. Oh yeah, and then this dot social media apps. All right, I'm just gonna write it again here. Equals social media apps. Then this dot is power friendly equals is power friendly, and then this dot fully foldable equals fully foldable. All right, looks good. Oh yeah, and then we didn't add a super here because obviously the constructor here doesn't pass in any parameters. All right, there we go. Now it's time for the method. So we have to include this method, the num social media one. So we'll do at override, and then we do public void num social media. No parameters are passed in. Okay, and then we'll do a print statement. So system.out.println. What should I say? We'll say this OS has and then we'll put the amount of social media apps that's on this operating system. Hold on, there you go. There we go. Okay, that's the first one done. Then we'll do another override, and we'll do public void power friendly. Yeah, so power friendly. So we're doing the next abstract one. And then we'll do system.out.println, and we'll do is power friendly, add two colons, add a colon, and then it's gonna display true or false. So we're gonna put in the is power friendly variable. All right, and then the next one, we're gonna do another override, and we're gonna do public void is foldable. And we'll do the same thing, system.out.println is foldable, add a colon, and then pass in the fully foldable variable. Okay, another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to override this method here, the toString one, and include one here. So public string toString. Okay, and pretty much I'm going to return this. Okay, so what I do is do super. So that way I access the toString method inside the OS class, and I put in the toString method. So dot toString. All right. And so this is for the OS phone class. Next one I'm going to do is an OS laptop one, and it's literally going to be the same thing because remember all the methods have to be the same. So pretty much it's going to look identical. So I'll just paste this. There we go. And instead of OS phone, I just replace this to OS laptop. Public class OS laptop extends OS, and then here public OS laptop. Okay, everything so far looks pretty done. Now I'll put a main class here because like everything's like too big right now. So here I'll do main.java. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So again, we just do the usual public class main. Then we do public static void main, and then the strings arg stuff. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we have to set up our initiate our class. Remember, we can't initiate this one because it's an abstract class, but we can initiate these two. So, but what we're gonna do is so we're gonna do OS. So we're gonna start from here, and we'll do S1, so system one. Hold on, let me draw this smaller. So OS S1 is equal to new, and then you call one of these classes. So this one or this one. So let's start with the phone one. So equals new OS phone. So uh so so for social media app, well, let's say it's 345. Is power friendly? Let's go with false. And is it fully foldable? Let's go with false. Okay, so that's our first one done. And then let's do OS S2 equals new. And then let's do the same thing for the for OS laptop. So OS laptop. Number of social media apps was 223. And let's have it be power friendly. And laptops should be foldable. Okay. And let's say it's one of those laptops that are like fully foldable, like a 2-in-1. Okay. So pretty much if we do OS dot num of social media apps. So sorry, S1 I mean. S1 num of social media media. There we go. So pretty much it's gonna print out 345. Okay, because we're looking in this class, the OS phone one, and then if we do OS dot power friendly, oh sorry, it's not gonna print out 345. Sorry, it's gonna print out the print statement. So it's gonna print out this OS has 345 social media apps. So if we do s1 dot power friendly, then it's gonna pretty much print out is power friendly and give false. Then we do s1 dot is foldable. Then it's gonna print out is foldable and put false. And then if you do system.out.println and you put s1 here, it automatically assumes you're referring to the toString one. So it's gonna print out the creation date. So OS created on this date. And then pretty much if you do S2 for all of these, and then put S2 here, then it's pretty much going to be the same thing, but for the laptop one, and creation date should be the same for both of these. Oh yeah, and then close it off. And yeah, that should be it for abstract classes.